Yes. The year is 2019, and we have more information about the next game in the Half-Life series than we have for the Terraria update that's been in development since 2017. Yeah, this just sucks. I've been following this game like a child chasing an ice cream truck down the block for about 3 years now, and we still have hardly got anything truly notable, at least for me, to speak about it. However, in this special episode of Rocket Takes, I'm going to be talking about the future Terraria overhaul music in 2020, my expectations from the soundtrack after the 1.4 update is finally released, and a quick recap of the full year because, my god, there was a lot of things that happened this year that I'm thankful for. I'm Kirby Rocket, and this is the special Terraria edition of Rocket Takes. For the record, if you're here wondering where this week's track upload is, stick around to the end, since I'll be talking about a new schedule coming for the track uploads. Now, not counting the Blooming Eagles, there are only 7 tracks I have left to complete in the Terraria Overhaul soundtrack. Those tracks are, in order of their appearance on the album, Console Tutorial, Overworld Day, Alternate Day, Overworld Night, Underground, Sandstorm, Underground Corruption, and the Lizard Temple. As for the upload schedule for December with the Terraria Overhaul music, I have already decided what I'll be doing. But first, I'd like to take a moment to talk about today's sponsor, since I only take sponsored offers for products I know I personally will enjoy, and I know that I think you will enjoy too. Look, nobody likes ads, right? You probably don't even like this one I'm giving right now. And as a user, access to your web activity and data is sold to the highest bidder. Yes, even as you watch this video right now. But, don't you ever wish there was a free way to support your favorite content creators financially without having to subject yourself to such ads that invade your privacy when browsing the internet? Well, you can stop wishing upon this service because your dream has come true! Introducing Brave, the only browser that blocks all the data-grabbing ads and trackers so you can browse the web freely with your privacy. The vast bulk of websites and ads include software that tries to identify you and tracks you with your every move. Brave blocks all of this, allowing you to browse freely and swiftly too. How fast is Brave exactly? Well, considering that it loads major news sites up to 6 times faster than Chrome, Safari, and Firefox on both mobile and desktop, I'd say it's the fastest browser of them all. Oh, and the best part? You can turn on Brave Rewards to earn frequent flyer-like tokens for viewing privacy-respecting ads. And unlike any of those other kind of ads, you control how much you want to see them by setting the number of ads you see per hour. By using Brave Rewards, you can support your favorite creators such as myself with your tokens. That way people like me can do all of this and more for a living. Plus, you'll soon be able to spend tokens on premium content, gift cards, and more with their upcoming features for Brave Rewards. Talk about a win-win for everyone. Join our mission to fix the internet by switching to Brave so you can browse quickly and safely. Go to brave.com/curve571 to make the switch today. That's brave.com/KIR571. Brave, truly faster, actually safer. So the uploading schedule for the Terraria Overhaul music is going to be pretty rigid. The first 2 tracks are going to be based around the whole Winter Wonderland theme, given I only have 2 winter tracks left in the game to work with as of 1.3.5.x. The third track is going to be the current most requested track that doesn't fall into the Winter Wonderland theme. Consider that my holiday gift to you for helping me grow these past few years on YouTube. The final track of the year, on the final day of the year, will be the one track in the game I consider to be the most fitting for the finale of an amazing 2019 year. So, what are those tracks in particular? Well, those tracks in order are none other than Snow, Frost Moon, Sandstorm, and Console Title. I've been really working hard in getting these done, and a lot of these have taken a lot of time. I hope you will enjoy these tracks when they do come out. Snow has already been scheduled to upload as of the week from now, at the time in which this video was uploaded. Frost Moon will be uploaded on December 17th, Sandstorm being uploaded on Christmas Eve, followed by Console Title being released on December 31st, or New Year's Eve. Moving onwards, I'm going to be talking about some of my expectations for the soundtrack after 1.4 is finally released. In several spoilers, the developers over at Relogic have mentioned that there are a lot of new music tracks being added in this new 1.4 update, and we only have 3 of those tracks confirmed so far as of this video: Windy Day, Town Night, and Underground Jungle. Since there are supposedly going to be a lot of new tracks in this update, I decided to take a shot in the dark and tier list my predictions of what music I'm expecting to be added in the upcoming Terraria update, based on its likelihood of being added to the actual game. Starting with the S tiers being the most likely to get in the update, we have Underground Desert sitting at the #1 spot, Town Day in second, Slime Rain in third, and Town Party in last. Now the first two tracks existing in the game should be no surprise to anyone. The Underground Desert is now being made into a biome we could truly call its own, and the creation of a Town Night theme implies that there is a corresponding Town Day theme as well. But my last two picks I have for the S tier, Slime Rain and Town Party, are quite interesting, since I do have evidence about one or more of the two tracks being added thanks to one of the spoilers we had for new music. So let's talk about that. In 2018, Senix mentioned on Twitter that there was a new song for an already existing event in the game. To define an event, we're going to be using the official Terraria Wiki's definition of an in-game event. Therefore, you're already brought down to 2 events left in total, Slime Rain and Parties. While theoretically you could argue to say that the Frost Legion should count because it doesn't have its own unique theme, but for the sake of the video's length, and because I also consider it to be more of an invasion than an event, I'm just gonna say in short that it would be strange to remove the current theme they have, since they've had Boss 3 for as long as they've existed, which was back in 1.1. Moving onwards to the A tier, we have Alternate Night on top, Blizzard, also known as Windy Snow, Heavy Storm, also known as Windy Rain, and Oasis, sitting at the bottom of A tier. So my choices are kinda unorthodox here, so I'm going to explain the order here a bit more. Alternate Night's kind of a given in my opinion because of the fact that we have Alternate Day, and let's be real, as much as I love the night theme and hearing it for 13 hours, I get tired of it. I've heard this for years now, I want something new. We got something new with Alternate Day, chances are we're getting something new with Alternate Night. It just makes sense. It's like how we got Underground, we've been hearing that for years. We got on Alternate Underground, boom. All we needed. Blizzard, now this it seems like it's more unlikely, but the reason why I put it second in my tier is because of the fact that, well, sandstorms exist. They were just added. I was straight out of there. But blizzards do exist in the game, despite the fact that they're not actually classified as like an event or anything of the sort. If you notice, sometimes when you're in the snow biome, especially when there is a sandstorm active currently in your world, you may notice that the snow is blowing at a really fast pace, and that there is a blizzard sound effect playing in-game. Turn down your music all the way if you really want to see for yourself. So, what does this mean? Well, considering that the debuff for Heavy Wind has already existed in the game, and the fact that the blizzard sound effect and visuals already exist in the game, outside of the blowing trees, it seems very likely for us to see some sort of blizzard type event, or at least a blizzard type of music. That way it could differentiate from the snow biome and the blizzard that's going on. Windy Rain? I would assume Windy Rain is going to be an existing track because of the fact that, well, first of all, rain. Second of all, wind and rain's a very heavy storm. Hurricanes are an honorable mention for that though, so it did give me that idea. And Oasis being at the bottom was probably the most controversial one, but I don't know if it's a full biome or a mini biome. I've heard it's a mini biome, I've heard it's not, and I honestly can't tell anymore. I also don't want to check anymore. All I know is that it exists. Someone can verify that with me in my Discord or something, I don't know. I personally don't know. Moving on to the B tier. The B tier is actually one of the smallest tiers in my entire tier list because of the fact that, well, 3 tracks share the same place that I put them in the tier list. Corruption, Crimson, and Hollow Desert all share the top spot in the B tier because the only other track in the B tier has a dependency on another previously mentioned track to my tier list being added in the final game. Given that the Evil and Hollow Deserts are already their own type of biome with the amount of items and exclusive things you'll find there, I would assume they do something the same for the underground section of the desert. Granted, well, there's going to be a lot more of that, so it would only make sense, right? Now for the C tier, this is where I think things are going to be less and less likely. Corruption, Crimson, and Hollow Rain, I don't think this is going to happen as much. I think it's more likely than D tier, which is just a single mention. But it's very possible I'm wrong on these 2 tiers, at least with the ordering. Corruption, Crimson, Hollow Rain, as I said, they're both the same tier. But moving on into D tier with our last item left, I chose Blood Rain. Blood Rain actually does exist in the game. Like, if it's raining in a blood moon, you'll notice that the rain actually turns red. Pretty cool, not gonna lie, but I don't think it's gonna have its own music. I know there's a lot of exclusives with fishing, and rain helps when fishing, so at the end of the day, it could have its own theme. I don't know. An honorable mention I did want to talk about was the Blood Moon town theme. I felt like this is possible, but I don't know if this is actually going to make it in. They never said anything about it, but it's very possible in my opinion because the NPCs when home during a blood moon are typically more agitated and angry towards each other than anything else. So, it's very possible. I don't know, but that's one of the honorable mentions I did want to talk about, and that's all my predictions for Terraria Journey's End in terms of music. I really hope I'm right with more than half of these. Now that we've covered all my predictions, I'm now going to move on to the quick recap of the full year. There's a lot to talk about, so bear with me. This part's completely unscripted as well. 2019 was a huge year for me. What was it? We got 9,856 total watch hours, 7,532 total likes. My most liked video this year being Boss 3, which is 425 likes as of me recording this, and 420,000, nice, 540 views in total. And that's not to count the 39 videos I uploaded and 866 subscribers that I gained, which all of you helped contribute so that way I could get YouTube partner and do all these amazing things. Honestly, it's really good. This has been probably my best year in a long time. I was in a really bad place earlier. May, April, June. Those were probably the worst months of my life. And yeah, this has been crazy. I'm really grateful for all the things you guys have done, and with great remorse, I do have to say that with the overhaul schedule in 2020, I will be limiting the upload schedule to only my patrons. That way the patrons can really have a choice and say in the matter, because let's be real, they're doing a lot. I may not have a lot of patrons, but you know, I'm going to start putting them in my videos, and I'm going to start putting them probably in the overhaul videos too, especially since, well, despite it being more so a music video, I want them to have recognition for all that they're doing, so. And shoot, I just really can't thank them enough. Since we have so little tracks left to upload, including all the Blooming Evils, I'm gonna not do it weekly, because weekly I would run out very quickly. Like, oh my god. We have less than 20 tracks left. This is not counting 1.4, whenever the heck that's gonna release, but I don't have much left to work with. At the end of the day, I really want to make sure my patrons have a say in this, and this is like the final stretch, so I want to make sure that we can get this done. I want to try doing it bi-monthly, that way I can get at least halfway through the year. I do think this is going to take a while, and I want to make sure that we have some time to spend together and at least just grow our community as I expand to do other things outside of, you know, just Terraria. Furthermore, my patrons will also be able to choose what other remixes they do, because I kind of want to get them more. I really do. I really do. I mean, if I'm worth your money, I gotta give you something. I gotta give you something. But anyway, that's all I have to say on that. I really am grateful for all we've done so far. It's been a crazy, hectic year. I will say, if you haven't been keeping up to date with my community, be sure to join the Discord. Check me out on Twitter. I have a Kickstarter running for a game that I'm also publishing on the iOS App Store, and I really would hope that all of you would just check it out, or even just share it. If you can back it, you should. I'm just gonna say that straight out. If you can back it, you should. We have a very small goal. I will link that in the description below, and yeah, I really do appreciate all of you for coming out today, and coming out this entire year, really. I'm going to say this now, and I hope that this sticks for the rest of the year. Don't re-upload my content. That's literally against the terms of service that you agree to when you sign up. Don't re-upload my content. Like, if you want to support my content, don't re-upload it. Share the content. Share the original content. Share my channel. Share my YouTube videos. Don't publish it on your own channel. It doesn't help you grow and doesn't make you look any better. Uploading someone else's content is essentially just stealing their work, calling it your own, and trying to grow off of someone else's own work. Someone worked hard, put hours into that, maybe even days, weeks, months, years possibly, and you just re-uploaded it. Call it your own. It doesn't matter if you credit their name on it. you're not giving any attribution to the original creator. Even if you ask, if somebody doesn't respond when you ask, that does not mean a yes. I'm going to say this now. Shout out to the people in the comment section who are shutting down the people who are rushing me. Yeah, my work takes a lot of time, and especially now being a college student, it's not easy to do. It's harder to manage time between overhaul music and between my schoolwork without trying to fumble around with the schedule, which is why I'm actually trying to make it more lenient on myself. It makes it easier for me, makes it easier for my school life. I have to pay less money doing so, and you know what? It's good life overall. I prefer that than to drown in my own debt. So, yeah. Thank you to those. One of those people in particular, Angry Bird Gamer, oh my god. Shout outs to you. You've been around for, I don't know how long. I don't even know when you subscribed. I don't even know when you tuned in. All I know is that, Jesus, you've been cracking down and be like, no, give this man some time. Give him some time. And I'm like, oh, you're too much. You're too much. God bless. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Make sure you're also doing your schoolwork. Oh my god. Because I don't want to be the cause of you slacking in school. It's music. Calm down. You can miss it. You can miss a day. You can miss an upload. But stay hydrated. Do your schoolwork. Have an awesome day. Take care of yourself. You know the rules. You come first. I'm sorry I don't make the rules. I just follow them. I really do want you guys to check out Brave. I know it was today's sponsor, but I really do think you guys should try it out. I've been using it since early this year, if not last year, and I think that Brave's honestly been the best browser I've ever used. And I'm only going to be taking sponsors that I'm going to enjoy. Don't get me wrong. I love money like a lot of people do. But I also would only advertise something that I know I use or I know that I'm going to enjoy. And yeah, I'm looking at you, honey, and ExpressVPN. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Many blessings. Peace.